Dear students in grade 12, good afternoon. This is Umayma Sharba, Senior Supervisor in the Ministry of Education. I and my colleagues are going to talk about Unit 9 in your books. So let me welcome them. Let's welcome Ms. Majda Rifai, an English Supervisor from Al-Qudaytara Directorate. Good afternoon, Ms. Majid.
Good afternoon.
Thank you for joining.
Thanks for you.
And Ms. Samar Al-Asrawi, an English teacher in Damascus Countryside Directorate. Good afternoon, Ms. Samar.
Good afternoon and welcome back.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, dear, you know that we are going to talk about Unit 9. In Unit 9, there are many things we should explain to our students. Before we start, dear, if you have any question, don't hesitate to call on the phone number below the screen, okay? Now, in your Unit 9, in your lesson, we will talk about many things. You will learn to listen, to speak, to read, and write. Well, in Unit 9, as I said, the students should, if you please, use the laptop. There are many things students should learn about. For listening, for specific information. I'm going to speak now to give you an idea, then we will talk about these things in details. Speaking, expressing opinion. Students will learn to express opinion in this unit. Reading about citizenship, writing an article about what makes a good citizen. For grammar and other skills, in grammar you will study the paired conjunctions, pronunciation, we have the homograph, vocabulary, adjectives followed by prepositions and word family, everyday English, accepting and declining offers. Now I give you an idea, a short things about what we are going to talk about in Unit 9. Now dear, I said that we will talk about citizenship. What does this word mean? How to be a good citizen in your community, in your country, how to be a good citizen. What are your responsibilities towards your country? What do you think it means? What does this concept mean? What does it relate to? There are many things related to this. Now, I and my colleagues are going to give you ideas before moving to the grammar and other skills in your unit. Now, what do you think it means to be a good citizen? Ms. Majid, would you please tell our students about this subject, if you like?
If you want to be a good citizen, you have to be responsible, you have to be helpful.
Thank you. Yes, Ms. Samar?
Yeah, although we have many things to be good citizens, but they are very simple. Just to be kind, to be helpful, to be responsible, to follow the rules, and so on and so forth.
That's right. Thank you very much. To be responsible, to be kind, to work, to have a teamwork.
Very simple things to be a good citizen, yes.
Yes, many responsibilities to work.
Yeah, sure.
Each individual should be responsible for others and for himself. There are many things related to this, and we are going to talk about it. Now, what is it? What is it? The concept of citizenship. It's a concept, right? Now, what is this concept, please?
Citizenship is not only the state of being vested with the rights and the duties of a citizen, but it can also be defined as the character of an individual who is viewed as a member of a particular society.
You are right. So it's defined as a character of an individual. The person himself, every individual, is characterized as a citizen in his own country.
He's a member.
As a member of his country with some responsibilities.
His society, his group.
In his group, that's right. Now, so where did this concept first arise? Is it a modern concept to speak about citizenship?
Definitely not. It's a very ancient concept. The concept of citizenship first arose in towns and city-states of ancient Greece.
In ancient Greece.
Yes.
So it goes back to ancient Greece, and it's not a new concept. It goes back to ancient times. Thank you very much. Now, let's talk about another thing. What aspects does citizenship refer to? There are many aspects, right?
Yeah, sure.
Now, what aspects does citizenship refer to?
I
Yes,
think that
please.
citizenship refers to many aspects of society, such as family, military service, individuals' freedom, ideas of right and wrong, paying taxes, and patterns for how a person should behave in society.
That's right. Thank you very much, Ms. Majid.
Thank you.
So, citizenship refers to many aspects of society, such as family, military service, individual freedom, ideas of right and wrong, paying taxes, and patterns for how a person should behave in a society. Thank you very much, Ms. Majid. Now, Ms. Summer,
Yes.
name two responsibilities. We have many responsibilities, right?
Yeah, sure.
Now, name the two kinds of responsibility of citizenship.
Yeah, according to the text, there are two kinds of responsibilities that are voluntary as well as obligatory.
That's right. Thank
yeah.
you. So you said there are two kinds, voluntary as well as obligatory.
Yes.
We are going to talk about, maybe our students ask what the meaning of voluntary and obligatory. Well, wait, we are going to discuss these two words later on when we talk about the vocabs of the unit.
Sure.
Well, to talk about, we have another question. Why do some people pay penalties?
I think that people pay penalties when a law is broken, when they
Yes.
break the law.
When they break the law, when things are just
They do
breaking the law,
something wrong,
because
they have to pay the
people,
penalties.
yes, right, people should obey the laws of their country. They should obey the laws of their state. That's right. Thank you very much. Well, why is it necessary to pass the concept of citizenship to the coming generation? Why?
Why? Because it's necessary to instruct citizens on Syrian history, values, rights, and responsibilities. It's very important to pass along these ideas
Thank you very much.
from generation to
Yes.
generation.
I
Yeah,
think
and
that
that's it.
citizenship يعني means that the students or the people, all of the people, the members of the society should know their rights and know their duties, their responsibilities, and that's why we have to pass this concept for them.
Very, very nice.
They
Thank
will
you.
inherit that.
They will inherit
Yeah,
that from
sure.
their parents. So we should pass it, we must, into the generation. Thank you very much. Well, after talking about and giving our students a general idea by these few questions,
Yes,
so let's clarify some vocabs in the lesson to our students by matching the words with their definitions. Okay? Now, let's start with the first one.
Okay.
The first sentence is, please.
Yes, given the official right to do or own something.
Yes, we have four. We have four choices. We have
Yes.
multiple choices.
Is
here.
it vested,
Yes. Is it?
concept, voluntary, or abandoned?
What is it?
It's vested.
Vested. So, given the official right to do or own something means, it means
Vested.
vested.
Yeah, vested.
Thank you very much. Next,
Welcome.
please.
I think done willingly, not because you are forced. And here we have also four choices. Vested, concept, voluntary, and abandon. I think that voluntary is the correct answer.
Yes.
Voluntary means that you do the things willingly without being forced.
That's right. Thank you very much. And we talked about it. I told my students that we are going to listen to, you are going to hear the definition of the word voluntary, that doing things willingly without any force. Thank you very much. Yes, Ms. Samar?
Yes, to leave something forever, I think it's abandon, which means to give up something.
Yes,
Okay.
that's right. When you leave something forever, it means abandon it. So we have three sentences with other sentences
Yeah,
now.
sure.
Yes, please, Ms. Majid.
Done by only one member without the agreement of others. What do we mean by that? Is it vested, concept, voluntary, or unilaterally? طبعا أكيد unilaterally.
Unilaterally. Thank you very much. So it means done by only one
Without,
member.
without the
One
agreement.
member without the agreement of others. Thank you. Yes, please.
Yes, an idea that's connected with something, vested, concept, voluntary, or abandoned. No, it's concept.
Yes,
B.
right. So the concept is an idea. The concept, we talked
Idea.
about it. What does it mean, this concept?
Yeah,
so it's
sure.
an idea. It's an idea which is connected with something. Thank you. Yes, please.
The legal right of belonging to a particular country, vested or citizenship, voluntary or abandoned. I think that the correct answer, citizenship.
You are right.
The
Thank
legal
you.
right.
The legal right of belonging to a particular country,
Country.
It's the citizenship. It's legal right for every
Sure.
individual. You are right. Thank you very much. Well, now we have other sentences. The concept of citizenship. Now, we have another skill that students should master. They have some sentences. If you have, as a student, few sentences which contain wrong word, wrong phrases, you have to replace the wrong words or phrases with the right ones. Now we have some sentences. I'm going to read them. Then we are going, after reading these sentences, we have to correct. We have to replace the incorrect answers with the correct ones.
answers.
So the concept of citizenship is the same in all societies. In Syria, the rights of each individual are preserved due to background and culture. Throughout history, Syrians have played a minor role in building human civilization. It's optional for citizens to obey the laws of their society. Now let's do it and correct these sentences. These sentences are incorrect.
Yeah,
Let's
sure.
correct them. Yes, should we start?
Yes,
please.
sure. I will start with the first sentence. The concept of citizenship is the same in all societies. As we know, it's a comprehension question according to the text. I have to go back to the text and read a piece. The concept of citizenship has never been fixed or static. Yeah.
So it's not-
Again, so the concept of citizenship has never been fixed or static, but constantly changes within each society. What do you think here? The same is different, is the opposite of never or not fixed.
Yes.
So the correction is
Is that the correction is,
the
as you
concept
said,
of citizenship is not fixed,
In all
Yes.
societies.
maybe
not
is
fixed.
changeable, yeah, and so on and so forth, static.
you are right. Thank
Yeah,
you very
okay.
much.
Most
So the
welcome.
concept of citizenship is not fixed.
Not fixed. It's
according to the
changeable.
Yeah,
text,
sure.
and all the time, you know. Well, another sentence which has a wrong, it's incorrect sentence. We are going to correct it. Yes, please, Ms. Mashid.
The sentence, I'm going to read it. In Syria, the rights of each individual are preserved due to background or culture. I think that this is a mistaken one, and we're according to the text, it's written: the Syrian government protects the rights of each individual regardless of their background or culture. So here we don't depend on the culture or the background to give them their rights and protect them. So I think that the correct answer is regardless of.
Thank you very much. You are correct. So the correct answer, as you
In
said, thank you,
Syria,
Ms. Majid.
the rights of
is-
each individual are preserved regardless of their background or culture.
You are right.
Not
Thank
due to that.
You are right. Thank you very much for clarifying this point. Now another sentence, please.
Yes, throughout history, Syrians have played a minor role in building human civilization, and according to the text, they have had a vital role,
Yes.
important role, maybe essential,
Essential,
crucial in developing a human civilization.
You are correct.
So the correction is
The
Vital.
correction, yes.
yes, throughout history, Syrians have played a vital role in building human civilization.
Thank you very much. So Syrians have always played
Yeah, sure.
a vital role in building human civilization.
Yes,
Thank you very much. Next.
It's optional for citizens to obey the laws of their society. Is it optional? I don't think that. Every Syrian citizen must obey state laws and pay the penalties when a law is broken. So I don't think that it's optional. It's obligatory for citizens to obey the laws of their society.
You are correct. It's obligatory for every individual, for citizen, to obey the laws of their society. Thank you very much. Next, we have vocabulary. Now we have clarified and talked about few points. We talked about the text, the reading text, some vocabularies. Now we are going to talk about vocabulary and adjectives. There are certain adjectives which are related to, before talking about this, let's clarify this point of vocabulary first.
Word
We
family.
have the parts of speech, right?
Yes, word
And
family.
we have an exercise in the student book in order the word family. A student should find the word family and fill in spaces. Now here he is going to choose. We are presenting this exercise as choosing to help our student choose the correct answer meaningfully, to give a
whether
meaningful
it's a noun or a
sentence.
verb or an adjective.
Or an
You have to
adverb.
choose
Thank
one.
you very
Adverb,
much.
yes.
So the first one, where citizenship, yes, Ms.
Yeah,
Samar?
citizenship is membership, remembering in a political community. Yes, sure. Citizenship is a membership in a political community.
In a political
Yes.
community, citizenship
Citizenship
is membership.
is membership.
Thank you
Yes.
very much. Thank you. Yes, please.
The next one, some citizens take an role in the community, an action role, an activity role, an activate role, an active role. Sure, it's an active role.
Of course, it's an
Yes.
active role when we have an active, when we have a role,
an
and we want to
adjective.
describe
Right.
this role, so we put an adjective, and the word active is an adjective. So we have to put it in space.
To
Thank you
describe
very
the role.
much. Next, please.
Yes, civic is what citizens are expected to demonstrate in their daily lives. I think here we need a noun. Do you agree? Behave, behaving, behavior, or misbehave. Yeah,
Yes.
sure. See, behavior.
Behavior.
Yes, civic behavior is what citizens are expected to demonstrate in their daily lives.
Thank you very much. You have chosen the correct answers and helped our students to find the correct answer, put them in the spaces. Now we have other sentences. Let's do that and help our students find the correct answer among these choices. We have
Yes.
4 choices, as I said. Yes, please. She was.
We have the verb elect, electing, elected, and election, and we want to choose one of them to put it in this sentence. She was too young to vote in the national, sure, election.
Election.
National
we have
election.
A national. We need an election after the national, right?
Yeah.
That's right. Thank you very much. Next.
Okay, patriotism is love of and devoting, devotion, or devoted to one's country. Sure, it's devotion.
Yes, it's love and devotion.
Yes, love and devotion. Sure.
To one's country. Thank you. Next.
Yes.
In economics, voluntary, employee, employer, employment is unpaid. The answer is employment. Voluntary employment is
Voluntary
unpaid.
employment is unpaid. Now here we have the answers. She was too young to vote in the national election. Patriotism is love and devotion to one's country. In economics, voluntary employment is unpaid. Thank you very much. Well, now we will talk about the other thing, propositions.
Yes.
When we talk about proposition in Unit 9, we have certain or few adjectives related. We have to put certain propositions with these adjectives. Okay?
Sure.
Now, let's clarify and give teach our students, give them an idea about these adjectives, the propositions, and give them examples to clarify the point for them. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Now, let's start, please.
Yes, we have the first group with the preposition of, afraid of. For example, I am afraid of spiders.
Yes.
I'm not sure about that, but it's okay. Proud of. The parents were proud of their child's achievements.
Yes.
That's very nice. Sick of. She was sick of cleaning dishes. We all sick of cleaning dishes. Here we have, as you notice, after sick of, we have the ing form. You know
Yes.
that some adjectives followed by ing form.
Yes, some
Such as
prepositions.
sick of, yes.
Yes, you mean some prepositions are followed by the ing form
Yeah, sure.
of the word. So thank you very much. You said that afraid,
Most
proud,
of them,
and
yes,
sick.
sick of.
We use the
Or follow the
preposition
preposition
of.
of.
They are followed by of. Afraid of, proud,
Proud
of,
of.
sick
and
of.
sick of.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Now let's learn about something new. Yes, please.
We're going to use the preposition with. After angry as an adjective, angry with. The example, Layla is angry with her little brother.
Yes.
So here we use with angry. Also we have careless. My grandfather is careless with his family or with his money. And busy with. Tom was busy with his work. So the preposition with comes with these adjectives: angry, careless, and busy.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, please.
Yes.
Other adjectives
Yeah,
with other
another
prepositions.
adjective and new preposition. Keen on, he's very keen on chess. Grateful for, the people were grateful for our help. Sure about, are you sure about the information he has just given you?
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. Thank
So
you. Grateful
again,
for.
keen on, grateful
Yes.
for, and sure about.
I hope it's clear. Well, keen on. Yes,
Yes.
keen on, grateful for, and sure about. Okay. Now, thank you very much.
Most welcome.
Yes, please.
We have surprised. The adjective surprised usually followed by the preposition by. I was surprised by her exam results. And the adjective cruel is followed with the preposition to, cruel to. As in the example, Susie's dog was cruel to her. My brother is used to working at night, and here we also to also used with the
Yes.
verb used.
Yes.
Thank you very much. You are right. Now we talked about these adjectives with prepositions, followed them. Now let's do an exercise in order to make it clear for our students. Let's choose the correct answer. We mean to choose the correct preposition in order to give meaningful sentences. Yes, please.
Yes.
We have a conversation here.
Yeah, Bill,
Yeah.
why are you angry with Jack?
Angry with. Thank
Yes,
you.
angry with. Because he's very careless with his money.
That's right. Thank you very much. So we used with. We have many options: with, about, from, and in for the first sentence. Bill, why are you angry? We choose. We look. No,
With.
not about, not from, not in. The correct answer is with.
With.
Okay, because he's very careless
With.
with
Yes.
his money. Thank you very much. Yes, please.
And the example here, is their son good at schoolwork? Sure, after the the adjective good, we use at. We don't
Yes.
use of or by or for. So, is their son good at schoolwork? Yes, in fact, he is brilliant. Also, we here use at. He's brilliant at everything. We can't use about with brilliant. It's incorrect to use from, and it's mistake to use for with brilliant.
You are right. Thank you very much. You are right. So brilliant at. Yes, please.
And good at, yes. Are you pleased with Anne's exam results? Pleased
Yes,
with?
please.
Yeah, sure, pleased with. Not on, not from, or to. Pleased with, and we can say pleased about.
Yes,
Yes,
sometimes.
to be mentioned, yes. Yes, we are very proud of her.
Proud of her.
Yes, we are proud of her. So the correct choice is B.
Thank you
Not
very
the
much.
first one. Also
Yes.
not for or at.
You are correct. Thank you very much. So
Yeah, most welcome.
we used angry with, careless with, good at, brilliant at, pleased with, and proud of.
Oh,
Okay?
yes.
They are clear. I think that they are clear. Now, let's move to another subject. Let's talk about pronunciation. When we talk about pronunciation, we will talk about homographs. Some students may ask, what does it mean? What do we mean by the word homographs? Okay? What do we mean by it?
Homographs are words that are spelled the same. They are written the same letters written.
Yes.
But they have completely different meanings, different origin, and possibly pronunciation sometimes.
You are correct. Thank you, Miss Majid. So the homographs are words that
Yeah.
are spelled the same. Yes, please?
Yeah, I will say something about that. The prefix homo means the same. And in the first unit, we have homophones and phones, the sound. But here we have homographs. Graphs is the spelled.
The
Written.
spelled.
Okay, so
Thank you.
I agree
The
with
written
the
parts,
Ms. Majid,
yes.
yes.
Thank you very much for giving
Okay,
or
most
adding this
welcome.
information. Well, homographs, as you say, thank you, are words that are spelled the same but have completely different meanings, origins, and possibly
possibly.
pronunciation.
Yeah, sure.
Now, what are they? Let's do it in an exercise, or let's give them sentences in order to make it clear. We have here words. We have sentences, two sentences which have a word One
Used
word, this
differently.
word had the same. Two sentences have the word which
same
have the
word,
same
yes.
spelling, the same word, but different meaning.
Yes.
So let's show how different it is.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, please.
Yes. Here we will not see the same word repeated.
Bow.
Okay, but we have contextual meaning, which will be different. Let's say, after shooting the bull with his bow, the Spanish archer made a grand bow to the audience. As you see, we have two here, but the first sentence, does it mean
We
the
have two
polite-
bows,
Yes,
yes.
sure. Is it the polite gesture of bending at the waist, or a weapon used for shooting arrows? What do you think?
Well,
After shooting the bull with his bow, I think the right answer, a weapon used for shooting arrows.
thank you very much. So we are talking about the bow in the red,
Yes.
in the red color. In the first sentence, what does it mean after shooting the ball with his bow? It means a weapon
Yes.
used for shooting arrows. So this is the meaning of the word here. Now when we read another sentence or the next one,
تماماً.
we will find a different meaning. Can you do it, please?
Yes, sure. After shooting the bull with his bow, the Spanish archer made a grand bow to the audience.
Yes.
Yes, here.
What do you mean here by,
yeah,
by
the
the
polite
word well?
gesture of bending at the waist.
Yes, you are right. Thank you very much. So you notice that in the first choice, the word bow means a weapon used for shooting arrows. But in the second example, when the bow in the second sentence or the next sentence is in the red color, it has a different meaning, which means a polite gesture of bending at the waist. I hope that it's clear. Okay. We have another words.
have
Give them
that, yes.
examples
Yes.
in order to show what do you mean by the homograph. The same word which has different
meaning.
meanings. Right. Yes, please.
The second homograph here, close and close. So here we have a more homograph which is pronounced in different way. We have close and close.
Yes,
And this is the example. As she went to the store close to her house, the woman was careful to close and lock the front door. So here, the store close to her house means being nearby,
You are right.
close. But when we say to close and lock the front door, we mean to shut.
You are correct. Thank you very much. So in the first sentence, when we have the word close, it means being nearby. While in the second example or the following sentence, the same word close, which has the same spelling, it has a different meaning, which means to shut. So the word close has two meanings
Sure.
in two sentences. Thank you very much. Next,
Yes.
please.
We're still talking about homographs, and here we have the city took the lead in getting lead out of the municipal waste.
Well,
Again,
Ms. Samar, you pronounced it differently.
yeah, sure, because we have here lead,
Lead.
which means starting in front, and we have getting lead, which means a type of metal.
You are correct.
Yeah, we have different
Pronounced
meaning,
differently.
different pronunciation, but the same spelling.
The same spelling, the same word with two different pronunciation and two different
Meanings.
meanings. Thank you very much. Would mean lead, starting in
In
front,
front.
and lead, a type of
type of
metal.
metal.
Thank you very much. Yes, please.
Also, we have wind and wind. The wind blew softly as we watched the river wind its way through the valley.
Great. Thank you.
So the wind means the moving of air. But when we say wind, wind means to move or have a curving course.
Very nice. Thank you very much. So the word wind and wind. Wind, it means the moving of air. Well, wind, we have to move. Now it's a verb,
verb.
here. To move or have a curving course. One word, one spelling, but two different pronunciation and two different meanings. Thank you.
Yes, welcome to another group. I object to being given this object.
Very nice.
Yes, here we have if you remember, we have a section of pronunciation about two-syllable words, and we there we mentioned that if we use the word as a noun or adjective, we make stress on the first syllable, while as a verb, we stress the second syllable. Here we have I subject, so we need here a verb, which means I will stress the second syllable, I object to being given this object. Okay,
Very
so
nice.
here object, the first one is to disagree, it's a verb, while the second one is an item, it's a noun.
Thank you very
Great.
much.
Most
So
welcome.
I object. The first one would mean I disagree. We have different pronunciation for this word object. Now when we say object,
Yes.
it means an item.
Sure.
So one word, object and,
And
object.
object.
Thank you for mentioning and talking about that we have two, we have here two sounds.
Yes.
And we students should know when it's pronounced in order to be, when they use it as a verb, has a
And when
different
used-
pronunciation when they
Sure.
use it
As
as
a noun.
a noun.
Definitely.
Thank you. Yes,
Most
please.
welcome.
Next.
We have to choose the correct answer here.
Yes, it's an exercise now. in order
Exercise to,
yes.
to find
Now,
the answers.
sorry for
Disturbing you.
interrupting.
That's okay.
We talked about the homographs. We talked how to use them. Now we will use these words. We return to vocabularies to use these words in these sentences to give a full meaning. Now let's choose the correct answer, please.
Okay. Number one, I object to that object in class because a cell phone is distracting. The underlined word means I object. So is it an item? Is it a gift? Is it disagree or damage? I think that it is a verb, so it means disagree.
You are right. So I object. It means disagree. Thank
Yeah.
you. Yes, please.
Yes, it's the perfect time to present the present to your mother. The word in bold means an item, a gift, disagree, or damage. First of all, it's a noun. So either an item or a gift, but it's a gift.
It's yes, of course, because it's a
Yes.
noun. And
It
it's
means
a
a
gift.
gift.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
So you notice that you said it, you pronounced it. To present, it's a verb. The
Yes.
present is a noun.
A noun.
Thank you very much. Next, please.
Number three, after shooting the ball with his bow, the Spanish archer made a grand bow to the audience. The word in bold means bow. Is it the polite gesture of bending at the waist? Is it the moving of air? C, a weapon used for shooting arrows or starting in front. The correct answer, C, a weapon used for shooting arrows.
You are right. Thank you. Now we give it a repetition here in order to choose the
Yes.
correct
Sure.
answer in multiple choice. That a student know that he has 4 choices. He should choose the correct answer. The bow, a weapon used for shooting arrows. Thank you. Next, please.
Yes, the last sentence. We watched the river went, want, damage, or offer its way through the valley. I think went or wind. What do you think, Miss Majd?
Wind.
Wind,
River
sure.
wind its way.
We watched the river wind its way through the valley.
Thank you very much. Now, I think that we give a brief description. We have described in details the use of many
We hope so,
vocabularies and
that's-
ideas,
yes.
and we talked about these adjectives in relation to the prepositions. Now let's move to grammar. In grammar, in Unit 9, we will talk about paired conjunctions. In Unit 9, paired conjunctions. But before talking about the paired conjunctions, let's talk about conjunction. Some students say, what does it mean? Would you please define this word to me? Let me know the meaning of the word conjunction. Then tell me about the paired
Paired,
conjunction.
okay.
So what does the word conjunction mean?
A conjunction is a word is used to connect words, phrases, or clauses. There are many conjunctions. Some common ones include and, or, but, because, and for. Example, I'm very hungry, but the fridge is empty. So
You
here
are
we
correct.
use but as a conjunction.
You are correct. So the conjunction is a word. It's a word that is used to connect words and phrases and clauses
Link
together.
them.
And there are many conjunctions, but, and, or, because, for. Thank you for giving this example. I'm very hungry, but the fridge is empty. Okay, but I'm fasting.
Gosh.
That's right. So this is
Okay.
a conjunction. It's a word which joins, which connects.
Connect,
Okay?
link.
The links the word together. Now, what's the paired conjunction?
Yeah, however, today we are discussing a particular group of conjunctions called pair conjunction, and they are two linking words. They are joiners, actually, that relate to one another and are used in one sentence.
You are right.
For example, common pair conjunctions include both and, okay, and we use it to join two equal items. Not only, but also, okay, emphasis the connection between two items. Neither nor connects to negative statements, while either or positive statements.
That's
Okay,
right. Thank you
yeah.
very much. So as you said, thank you, Ms. Samar. We are discussing this group, the paired conjunction, paired, in which we have two linking words, not only one. When we
not
talked
only
about
one.
the conjunction, we talked about one word. Now the paired,
Paired conjunction,
we have
two
two words
and more.
that related to one another.
Sure.
These words are related to one another and are used in one sentence in order to join and link other words. So two words are working or are related together, and they are put or used in sentences in order to join other words in the sentence. Okay, and as you said, thank you. Now the paired conjunction include both and. Always two words, both and.
And,
Okay,
yes.
we cannot use another word with both.
both.
Both with and. Another pair conjunction, not only but also.
Yes.
Neither nor,
No.
as you said, is used when the sentences are negative. Neither. Either or. Okay. Now let's give examples and make our students able to use these pair conjunctions in sentences.
Let's
Yes,
start
please.
with both and.
Yes.
I'm going to give the example. Both my mother and my sister are here. That means that my mother is here and my sister is here. So both my mother and my sister are here. And here we have to pay attention to the verb, because the verb here is a plural verb used with this paired conjunction.
Very nice. Thank you very much. As you said, imagine we have two sentences. My mother is here. My sister is here. So I join my mother with my sister. I join them when I say both my mother and my sister are. We use the plural form
verb.
of the verb.
Yeah, sure.
They are both here. Okay? Thank you. Yes, please.
Okay, let's move to not only but also. Not only my mother, but also my sister. Again, not only my mother, but also my sister is here. Yes, not only my sister, but also my parents are here. Again to the verb. In the first sentence we have singular subject, so we use is, while the second sentence we use are.
What do you mean by the singular subject? Is it my mother or my sister in the
No,
first
my
sentence?
sister, definitely my sister, which is
Yes.
closer to the verb.
Yes.
Okay, while that second sentence, my parents, a plural, so we use are.
That's
Okay.
right. Thank you very much.
And let's say
Yes.
something here, not only but also is used for emphasis or to indicate surprise.
To indicate surprise.
Yes.
Thank you. Not only my mother, but also my sister is here. It means that we have two sentences. We join these sentences together.
Yes.
My mother is here. My sister is here. So not only my mother, but also my sister is. My sister is a singular noun. So it needs a singular verb.
Verb.
My sister is. But in the second sentence, not only my sister, but also,
also
my
my
parents.
parents.
My parents. It's a plural noun. It needs a plural verb. Okay? So when using this paired conjunction, not only, but also the verb which is related to the last one, to the last noun, is singular or plural according to the word before it, according to the noun before it, if it's singular or plural. And as you said, thank you, it's used for surprise, to emphasize, to indicate surprise.
Yes.
Okay? Next, please.
So we're going to talk about neither nor. If we say my mother is not here and my sister is not here, so we're going to join them with the paired conjunction. We say
Yes,
neither
negative
my
sentences.
mother nor my sister is
Is
here.
here.
Yes, that's right. Thank you very much.
But if we change my sister to make it a plural noun, if we say neither my sister nor my parents, and here the plural noun is so close to the verb, we're going to say are here instead of is here. So
Yes.
we also change the verb according to the closer subject, which,
Yes.
which whether it's singular or plural.
You are right. Thank you very much. So neither nor, as you said, thank you. Neither my mother nor my sister is here. Neither my sister nor my parents are here.
Here,
As we said, using the verb singular or plural according to the subject before
which is
it.
closer to the
And
verb.
when two subjects are connected by not only but also either or neither nor, the subject that is closer to the verb determine whether the verb is singular
Or plural.
or plural. That's right.
Yes.
Now let's give an example
Yeah, we'll
about
take
either
another
or.
example about either or. I will take either chemistry or physics next quarter. Okay, again, I will take either chemistry or physics.
Yes.
Look, here we have chemistry or physics, two nouns. The other example, that book is neither interesting nor accurate.
Yes.
Here we
Neither
have
nor.
adjectives. So the parallel structure in these examples, the same grammatical forms should follow each part of the paired conjunctions. Here we have noun, another noun,
Yes.
chemistry or physics. The second one is interesting nor accurate. Both are
Adjectives.
adjectives. Okay,
You
that's
are
it.
correct. That's it. Now, thank you very much. Let's make an exercise. Let's choose, help our students to have an exercise in order to choose and use the pair conjunction in doing exercise to make it more clear. Okay? Now we have some sentences. We need to choose the correct answer in order to fill any spaces. It's related to pair conjunction.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, please.
Now, number one, neither Tom nor Paul to their friends. Can we choose the four choices we have here? Are lying, lies, lie, and have lied. Here the correct answer, lies, because Paul is a singular noun and we use the singular verb.
You are correct. Thank you very much. So, neither Tom nor Paul. We notice that neither needs nor. Okay?
Yeah.
But neither Tom nor Paul, now we need a verb. What verb?
Yes.
Lies, of course.
Yes.
We lies to their friend. You notice that here we use the simple present because Tom and Paul, they neither lie. They neither lie. Neither Tom nor Paul lies
Sure.
to their friends. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Next.
Yes. Both Fred and Linda, okay, helping their friends. Like, likes, has liked, or liking. Here we have both and, so the structure needs a plural verb.
Yes, right?
Both and, yeah, sure. So we have to choose like.
Thank you
Both
very
Fred
much.
and Linda like helping their friends.
Of course, both and. Both
Both
Fred
and.
and Linda like helping their friends. Thank you.
Neither Brian nor Tom very considerate.
Yes.
Are, have, is, or be. The correct answer here is.
Is. So neither Tom, Brian nor Tom is very considerate. Thank you very much. Yes? Other
Yes.
sentences? Other
Yes, either
examples?
Harry, Helen used to help Anne. Not only, remember, either, okay? Either, not only, nor, or, and. Which one? I think C is
Which
suitable
one?
because we say either Harry or,
Or.
Helen
Now we
used to help Anne. So,
You-
or.
You are right. In the previous slide, we talked about the verb in the sentence, and we focused when we have both and, that it's a plural verb. while here we are talking about this paired conjunction. We are talking about
Yeah,
the
sure.
conjunction that they are linked
The
to
paired.
linking words. When we have either, we should
have or.
Or, yes, of course. Either Harry or Helen used to help Anne. Yes, right?
Okay, number 5. We have to choose not only but also, both, and, neither nor, or either or. My parents, my teacher play a vital role in my class, in my success. I think the correct answer, both my parents and my teacher play a vital role in my success, and here we depend on the verb.
Yes.
The verb here is a plural form, so we can't use the other forms, not A, not C, not D. We have to choose the correct answer, B.
Thank you very much. So students should pay a clear attention to hold the sentence. They should read it, look at the verb, the complement of the sentence, and first, if the student choose not only but also, not only my parents, but also my teacher. What about the verb play? Okay, so we cannot use not only but also. We cannot use neither
We
nor
need a singular
or
verb
either
here.
or. We need both and. Because both and is a paired conjunction which requires a plural verb
yes.
when using in a sentence. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you very much. I hope that everything related to paired conjunction is clear for our students.
We hope
Well,
so also.
I would like now to move to everyday English. Now, everyday English is very interesting. A student should know when he is in a situation, when he faces something, when he anything related to English, he should respond. In Unit 9, accepting and declining offers. Students should learn how to accept and decline offers. Okay? Now, here we have a few sentences with multiple choice, and each sentence has 4 choices.
Yes.
Let's choose the correct in order. First of all, we will start by accepting offers.
Yes.
We will give 2 sentences to help our students learn about accepting. What should he say when he accepts an offer? Okay? And we can talk about it in the sentence, about the things,
Oh, great.
accepting and declining. Yes, please?
Yes. Would you like some more tea? I'm fasting. No, thank you. Okay. Would you like some more tea? Here we have 4 choices. Congratulations. It's not suitable here. We don't use congratulations to accept or to decline
course
an
not.
offer. B, I'm not good enough at that. No. I would love some more. It
Yes.
sounds okay. I'm sorry about that. Why do you feel sympathy with who or about what? It's okay. So C is the correct answer. I would love some. Okay. The second one.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Yes, let me comment. Well,
Yes,
would you
you
like
can
some more
comment.
tea? Well, we
I
have
love
this
some.
choice. When you accept an offer, you say, I
would
love,
love some. Yes.
Sometimes you say, oh, thank you. Well, we have many phrases to be used when we accept an
Accept an
offer.
offer.
Okay, thank you. Yes, please. Next.
Number 2, I'm going to be late for the meeting. Can you tell Rose for me? We have 4 choices. Sure, I don't think it will start on time anyway. I haven't made my mind up yet. Don't let that depress you, and you are exaggerating. The correct answer here, sure, I don't think it will start on time anyway.
That's right, thank you. So when we have a sentence like, I'm going to be late for the meeting, can you tell someone, can you tell
of course.
Rose
Yes,
for
of
me?
course, sure.
So,
definitely.
of course, sure.
Okay.
Yes, I will do it. Okay. Well, sure. I don't think
would be-
it will
I
start
would
on
be
time
glad to
anyway.
help you.
We can't tell the other when they ask in someone like this, when we have to accept the offer. I haven't made my mind up yet. Well, it's not related to the meaning. There is no response. There is no correct response to the sentence. Don't let that depress you. No, we have another usage and
Yeah,
something
sure.
else. Well, you are exaggerating? Of course not. The correct answer, as you said, Ms. Majid, sure. I don't think it will start on time anyway. So
Yeah.
when we say, sure, of course, I will help you, we accept the offer here. So everyday English is very important
Very interesting
and
also.
very interesting for
Yes.
students to learn how to respond to situations. Yes,
Yes.
please.
Would you like some sugar? I'm trying to lose weight, so no, thank you. Thank you. Congratulations is not suitable. I'm not good enough at that. No, thank you. I'm sorry about that. Sure, I will choose no, thank you.
So, no, thank you. Would you like some sugar? When you refuse the offer, when you decline, okay, when you decline it, you say no.
We can say
thank
no.
you.
And thank
stop.
you.
We
Don't
have to
say
thank.
no.
Yes, we have to
No,
thank.
I don't. No, thank you. Well, students should be always polite, because our students, they are all polite when
Yes.
responding to situations. Yes, please. Next.
Would you care for ginger biscuit? Not just at the moment. Keep it up. Don't let that depress you. You are exaggerating. I think that we have to say not just at the moment, maybe later.
That's right. Thank you. Would you like care for ginger biscuits? When you decline the offer, you say not just at the moment. Okay. There are many phrases to be learned when
Yeah, sure.
accepting and declining.
This is a kind of
offers.
delaying having the ginger biscuit, not now.
Not now. That's right. Thank you very much. Now we talked
After
about
Al-Maghrib.
the reading, the pronunciation, grammar. Now we come to the writing, which is the final step we will talk about for today. Well, writing, I always insist on this, that our students should write, should learn to write, not just copy the text
And
from here
memorize.
and there. Don't memorize, please. Dear students, write, learn to write. It's not a difficult matter to write, to start your a paragraph with an introduction, then you have the body of the paragraph, then the conclusion with a few sentences. What's about a paragraph? It's just sentences that you are you are learning these sentences, the vocabularies, the phrases, how to join them together in order to make a meaningful paragraph. Now, for the paragraph, the writing in Unit 9, we will talk about writing a paragraph, an article, okay?
Yes.
An article which refers to the main idea of the lesson. What is it?
The
We
main
talked
idea
about
of the paragraph here about citizenship,
citizenship.
about a good citizen,
Yes.
about your rights, about your duties in our society, in your society, community, and so on and so forth.
Well,
Okay.
so here we have for the writing for our students. Do you agree or not? It means that our students should write about 2 points.
Yes.
If they agree or not. And if they want to write about their agreement or not, or
Argumentative,
disagreement, they should
article,
mention
yes.
the both sides. So every citizen of the Republic ought to consider himself or herself an unofficial policeman and keep answer light watch in word over the laws and their execution. It's said by Mark Twain.
Yes.
Now
Very
let's
nice,
talk,
actually.
because we have few minutes to talk about the writing step here to help our students write, because it's the last one in this unit, okay? To help them write. They can benefit from this code, right?
Yes.
What would you advise? Would you give them advice?
First of all, they have to decide, do they agree or not? I think that they are going to agree with this code. Because every citizen of the Republic ought to consider himself as an policeman.
Yes,
and
of
he has to pay attention to the laws and to watch carefully.
That's
so
right.
they have to decide, and then they have to follow the ideas and to decide their sentences according to their agreement.
That's right. Thank you very much. Yes, Ms. Samar, what
Yes,
do you tell?
me too. I will agree with Ms. Majd, because we are all responsible without exceptions.
You're right.
I'm a teacher, a mother, a doctor, whatever. We
Whatever.
are all
Every
citizens in
individual.
this community,
Yes.
this society, so we are responsible.
Yes, of course. Thank you
Yeah,
very
sure.
much. We should pass it. We should teach them. We should teach it and pass
Sure.
it to the next generation. Thank you very much. Thank you, Ms. Majid Rifai from Al Qunaitra Directorate,
Welcome.
and Ms. Samar,
Thank you very
an English
much.
teacher from Damascus countryside. My colleagues and my friends, thank you for joining in this
Thank you too.
session, and
Thank
let's
you
meet
very much.
next
Thank
time.
you.
Thank you, dear students, dear colleagues, for joining us, and goodbye.